Hi, everybody. Roy Brotman. I am the liberal conservative. When did this happen? Tell me when it happened. You know, when we were young, we would disagree with our parents. They were typically more conservative. We were on the liberal side. But you know what? When it came to walking us down the aisle at our wedding, they were with us. We didn't throw them away. When did this happen? We always knew if you wanted a really liberal education, you go to some place like Berkeley. If you wanted something a little bit more conservative, and you can get in something maybe like Harvard. Obviously, Skull and Bones. A lot of long-time conservative figures went to that school. When push came to shove, we debated, we argued, we fought, but we talked. When did it happen? When we would go to Thanksgiving or Christmas at somebody's house, and just because they felt differently than we did about ideas, about politics or religion, we stopped talking to them. No, we didn't. We didn't do that because we respected people's opinion. We respected the fact that people were different. When did this happen? Abortions. People were never pro-abortion. People were pro-abortion. People were anti-abortion. I mean, there were radicals on both sides. I mean, people got shot for doing abortions, and people got shot for defending abortions. But we were able to talk. We had marches for pro-life and pro-abortion. But when we disagreed, we spoke. When did this happen? We always knew that there were radical groups on both sides. Neo-Nazis, KKK on the right, and things like the Weatherman Underground and Black Panthers and on the left. We knew we knew where to find them if we wanted to join them, but we didn't join them because we weren't. So our thoughts, our ideas weren't that severe. So tell me, when did it happen? When did it happen? When did children become so indoctrinated into various ideas that if you don't agree with their thoughts, they just cut you off and don't listen to you? When did that happen? When did it happen that opinions aren't shared? There's no longer a debate, anything that even looks like a debate. People ignore you if they don't agree with your point of view. When did that happen? It's not political parties that make this happen. There were always political parties. We've had political parties in the United States for years. And again, there's radical people on both sides, and obviously those are not the people I'm talking about. I'm talking about the average American. When did it happen? When children became so full of themselves that they had to accept participation trophies and get patted on the head to just be to be told that they're doing a good job. When did that happen? Do we really think that if we get a new president, everything that's going on now, as far as rioting, I'm not talking peaceful protests, I'm talking about the rioting and the burning and the killing and the shooting that's going on. Do you think that's going to change? Or do you think the other side will become so emboldened by the left side now? They'll just march in the streets doing the same mayhem and death and destruction that the left is doing now. When did this happen? It's our fault. We allowed our children, or maybe our children's children, or, several generations below us, to be told that they're the greatest people in the world and their thoughts the only thought that counts, their opinion's the only opinion that counts. And if you don't want to agree with them, you can just cut the other person off and never listen to them again. That's when it happened. It happened when we let it happen. When we started to allow the media to dictate our thoughts, rather than people like Walter Cronkite or Huntley and Brinkley, who strictly told us the news. We now hear it with such a bend on either side that we don't know what to believe. Even shows that are supposed to be about the news are weighed to the opinion of the broadcaster. It's sad. We're getting older. We have a little less runway left, as a friend of mine likes to put it. We may not see it happen, but we're building an environment of hatred on both sides. People have to win. They can't. There's no compromise, and there's nothing to win. Trying to win the hearts and minds of the country, you're never going to get your point across past your own nose. The people that believe and that agree with you and go along with you are the people that are always going to shake their head yes and say, yes, that's a good thing, you're right. The people that disagree with you, that used to say, you're wrong, let's talk about it, now we'll just slam the door on you and you'll be on your way. Soon will be two camps. At least two camps, hopefully not armed camps, just going battle against each other for the hearts and minds of no one, because there won't be anybody left that has an open mind. The independents are shrinking. More people are associating with either side, and as I said, the people that haven't made up their mind yet are becoming fewer and further between. And rather than trying to show them a way to go forward, both ways are just strewn with thorns and roadblocks. Neither of them are accessible, neither of them are reachable. So we're going in two different directions, neither of which are going to accomplish anything. When did this happen? I can't be sure when this happened. My family spewed stereotypes. I'm sure many of in the 50s and 60s, many of our family did. But you know what? When one of the members of the community were in trouble, regardless of race, creed, religion, we went and helped. Our family went and helped them. Now, if you don't agree with me specifically, you'd probably let me die in the street. When did this happen? Oh well. I can't tell you when it happened, but I can tell you we got to stop it. Any comments, please post them. Please subscribe, and then hit the bell, and you'll get notified whenever I come out with a video. Roy Brotman, I am the liberal conservative. Peace.